And you know what I mean, one man, one God. You be your own one man, one God. Because I make a product, the tools that I make and the product I created with God, for God. Now, the products and the tools could be used. I could use them for myself to be human, right? My human rights to be able to be civil, and I use it to be civil in life and society, right? It's just like anybody else has the will to carry the will and use the service and whatnot. So that alone gives you the purpose to be one with God on yourself, to be more on that independent meaning. I don't need to directly speak to people, especially if I'm not in that relationship with God. With God, I speak to directly. I address directly, and I do things that is going to help myself and others in society. It's going to help human rights. So I'm going to use it and get acquaintance with others that are using it also, because if that needs to be appointed, then it's always in business and it's always in service. Now, when it comes to a leadership that has a vice president and let the vice president speak on everything and address everything on the public matter, then that's just formal. There's nothing wrong with that. If a president doesn't have to address but takes care of the people and has vice presidents to do the rest, because he's taking care of his business, he's taking care of the people, right? Because the tools that he's doing is for him to use, so he has a witness to the product and how it's being used and how proper it is then, right? To use it right. And then you have people that are going to use it and have a benefit for themselves. They're independent and being one man, one God with themselves. Whatever they don't need to call it that, but it's just that type of independent finding and binding to all services and meaning to people. It as a whole will take care of us, the nation, your community, families, friends, your business. It's a strong foundation chain that just has a lot more to hold on to, because the more you have of it, the more you earn, the more you have, the more you achieve, you benefit. It's a beneficiary factor. So the way I address God on it, you see the proof because you see what I produce. And I only produce that with God. I don't do that with other. That's just not what I do with minds. I have God there to produce what I produce. You see, and you bear witness to that. And that's all that is. I don't add anything else to that because nothing else is in it to make the creation. If there was, then it would be there to speak for. But I speak for what is uniquely truth and what's bonded to me and what comes in through the creation of God. And I share it. And I share it as He intended the creation to be used, is to share that use. It's created already with the user. It's not for anybody to manipulate, test, out of its nature, and unlawfully and do all A, B, and C that you feel like it could be meant for. It's telling you what it's meant for. You don't need to go left. You don't need to go right. You need to go straight with it. So that's what I said. When people find their way with God, and they find their ways to manifest, they'll find this app. Regardless if I advertise or not, they'll find this app. This app will find them. God is one with the people that are going to be, this is going to be useful for. For those that are not, they could say whatever they want to say, If it's not, it's not. Then you don't see it for that. Then until God says and can see, put it clear for you for what is useful, then you're not there with it. It doesn't have to be you though. It's meant for a lot of people that it's meant for. And it makes a difference. Just a little bit of me, I bring a lot in abundance of care, mentally, physically, economically, to myself, the world, and the worldwide. Nation, taking care. That's what I do. That's what leadership is about, though. I know I have a lot of that. It's not just a quality. It's a thing that I live with.